Alright, hey guys. Haven't posted too much lately, so figured I'd get back into it. I'm gonna do a quick boat review, everything I've done to this boat since I've got it. And then hopefully I'm gonna start posting a lot more, give y'all a lot more good content. So just stick around, we'll give you a good boat review. So starting off, it's a 2172 Duracraft. It's not the exact thing that a lot of people go for, but for what I wanted for bow fishing and recreational, it was the perfect setup. This boat was pretty much blank, just a motor and a console when I got it, which love the center console, can't beat it. I've had side consoles, I've done tillers, and it's by far enjoy it way better off when you're running the rivers and these small creeks. It really feels like you're in the center of it. So we'll go in. The console is the one that came with the boat. I did put in two DS18 6.5s with the MRX 150, and I'll show that later in the video. I extended this deck back from where it was originally 6 foot. I came back and added another 2 feet, so now I have an 8 foot long deck. The beam is right at 8 foot. It's like 94.5, almost 95, so about 1.5 inches shot, 8 foot. So, but this hatch has a big lid on it. Love to be able to store my bows in there for whenever it comes to bow fishing. I'll show you the kicker that I built for it. It's an electric over hydraulic. We'll go into that. All right, so the kicker steer is, I just used a B-bore hydraulic steering cylinder. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. So far, I've beat and banged out of it. It's done great, no leaks. It holds this motor super well, which this is a 20 horse Nissan. This has been a great motor too, 4-stroke, carbureted, but it has always been great. I do have the Panther system. At some point, I'd like to get the hydraulic kicker mount. That would be super nice. It does get a little bit aggravating having to come back here and drop it every time, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So all I have is these shift cables and throttle cables. Did 26 foot length on those, and just ran them straight through this hole in throughout and up to the console, which I'll show you in the next second. Other than that, pretty easy. The hydraulic lines, they came with their own self bleeders. I've never had to bleed it other than when I first installed it, and since then it's done great. But yeah. All right, so yeah, for the kicker, I wanted to be able to use it for like a recreational, take the kids out skiing, you know. Last thing I want to do is have a console up here all the time. So Tracker does the same thing, basically kind of how I mimicked it. Just bought a metal hatch, put it in here, cut the hole, got a little slice in it for the hinge, and so the console just folds right down in here, and it just folds right up. Pop it back down, clasp the hatch down, and then these thumb screws and this hinge will hold it down right here. The trim switch is steering. I know most people that do it that way, the electric over hydraulic. Trim up turns right and left. So that's how that works. It does super great, super strong. I've run through plenty of weeds, never had that the motor not be able to steer. So that's something I really enjoyed compared to running from a troller on my last rig. The 20 horse, I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look and see what that prop is, but it'll push this boat about 12. It wants to cavitate because the boat's moving too much water around the prop. If you go too much faster than that, and I could adjust that if I had a different jack plate, the kicker jack plate, but 10 or 12 is plenty fast enough for what I do. I've got these double hatches here, and then I've also got this hatch here. Plenty of storage. I keep a spare battery in here, paddles, umbrella, that kind of thing. I've got 2 seat mounts. Usually I'll put my Millennium seat here. I'll sit and I can drive it. The light bar on the front's a 42-inch curved. It does great for lighting up the river at night. I was a little worried about having the curved light bar taking up so much room, but it really doesn't get in the way, and it does put out plenty of light. Here's the console. I've got that MRX 150. Love this screen. I've got all my interior lights, nav lights, bilge pumps, all there, RPM gauge. Back here, that's where I've got, so the big motor's a 2-stroke, as you can see. So I have the 30-gallon tank underneath here, and then I have a separate 12-gallon tank here for the 4-stroke kicker. This is the trim pump, and all it is an inboard trim pump for a Mercruiser, and I just wired it up to where it would be the one that's working that hydraulic steering ram. It came with its own bracket, way better than just buying a regular one. Comes with a bracket already. But yeah, this is it. That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, y'all hit a subscribe. We'll be putting a lot more content out. Planning something big as far as a big run on this. Hopefully we can get some more bow fishing videos in. Love the hole, love the boat. Y'all be good, man.